Today we're at the Australian Maritime College. We're in the ship simulator and we're testing the new charter vessel, the Peregrine, which has been modelled and put into the ship simulator. So we're practicing berthing at both our ports in Burnie and Melbourne, and we're going to use that ship as a charter vessel to run while we go to dry dock with our other ships.
The Australian Maritime College works extensively with industry to provide training, education and research, and in particular for a lot of shipping companies we provide really valuable simulation capability so that they can test the performance of both their vessels but also the people that drive those vessels before they actually have to do it in the real world, which is obviously a great way of mitigating risk and a really good opportunity to enhance your skills before you're out there doing the real thing.
When we always get another ship on the run, we always have that model in our simulator in Tassie at the AMC, and that's where we basically train ourselves to feel that what we are working on is actually on the ship, although it's a model, but it is that realistic feeling that we get of actually thinking that you're on that vessel already.
We've worked closely with Strait Link to develop a model of their leased ship so that they've been in a position to be able to put that into port both in Melbourne and Burnie and really test its capabilities and understand how to best manoeuvre it to make sure the evolutions are both safe and efficient. To do that, we build a very accurate hydrodynamic model of the vessel, and we take all the data from the vessel about how it turns and how its engine behaves and how much power it has, and we use that and we mathematically develop a digital model of the ship, which is then tested with people who've used the ship so that we then have confidence that the model is as accurate as it possibly can be.
So we're using the Australian Maritime College's simulator facilities. It has both ports, the Port of Burnie and the Port of Melbourne, in the simulator already, and we have modelled our ship, the new Peregrine, into the simulator, so we can actually trial like for like as much as possible of berthing and unberthing the ship in the simulator. We have a great relationship with the Australian Maritime College. It's a world-class facility here. The ship simulator is a critical part to operations because that's where we're berthing and unberthing the ship. That's where the most risk comes into a ship's in its operation, the berthing and unberthing. So we want to make sure we're on top of it. We want to make sure our masters are skilled at it. We want to put them through different weather conditions, different scenarios, loss of engines, so different risks involved in that, and we want to make sure we're operating this ship safely so we continue our run, look after our customers.
Yes, a lot of work has been put into all this. It's been going on for almost a couple of years, I believe, to get this ship and to make it like a seamless transition from the ships going to dry dock to the ships coming back. We still have two ships on the run. Yes, so basically to do what we are doing, in order to get this other ship, we have to plan, we have to train, we have to make sure that we are able to run the ship in as good as we can get it.
So we're very pleased to have a charter vessel in, that we're very pleased that we can keep the actual operations running. It's a lot of work to bring in a charter vessel. It's a lot of work to actually make sure everything is working properly, and the captains are up to standard with all this. So we're very pleased that this is happening, and we're working with the AMC to help us to operate these ships properly and safely.
We were established here in Tasmania by choice of the federal government, but of course Launceston is in Tasmania, which is the maritime island of the maritime nation of Australia. So a perfect place to both leverage local skill and talent and also to deliver the training that's needed by the Australian maritime industry to achieve what we need to achieve. And the work we're doing with Strait Link at the moment is just a perfect example of that, of an industry partner working with AMC, with skilled mariners to make sure that we can understand what's needed for a new ship and deliver those skills and capabilities into the real world to keep trade and commodities flowing.
We'll be using Australian crews off our current ships to fill in on the Peregrine, the charter vessel, and we're training them, we're doing the inductions, we're doing this ship simulator work to train our masters to be able to operate the ship in a safe and efficient manner.
No, I think we are all looking forward to this new adventure in the next 4 to 5 months.